Hello and good morning, everybody. So, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how I work with children and the options that are available if you would like me to work with your child or teen. So, I have some colour calm packs that are available in my shop. I will put the link up underneath as well a little bit later, where you can purchase packs that will introduce 4 amazing techniques to children to help them and empower them to help themselves understand their emotions and help them to communicate to you how they are feeling too. So I have 4 packs available. They are deep breathing. Breathing's absolutely wonderful for children and adults. Deep breathing is something that obviously you can do at any time in the day or when you're having issues sleeping, all sorts of things, and your body does so much better if it's properly oxygenated. So we usually breathe very shallowly, and oxygenating your body is something that is really good for you, in addition to helping you calm down if you're upset, helping you to focus, and really enabling you to get control of fear, anxiety, with other techniques as well. But it's a really basic one that you can just do for yourself. So it's a really lovely thing to be able to teach younger children. So I also have emotional freedom technique. Some of you may know me as an emotional freedom technique practitioner, and I use this with all my clients. I teach them all to tap for themselves. It's slightly different with children, even if you have worked with me. It's a slightly different process that I follow with children. And then I also have an EFT actually just brings your body back down into balance, helps you calm, slows your heart rate. So again, all sorts of benefits from using that on a daily basis or when you need to use it. Then mindfulness, many of you may have heard of mindfulness. Lots of schools actually do use this now, but it's really focusing on something, being in the moment, using all your senses to really focus on an object or what you're actually doing. So again, a pack on that. Meditation. So basically clearing your mind, just being without worrying, just concentrating on being in the now, just letting all your thoughts go and not being worried about. So it's also being in the now, but really clearing your mind. So these packs are aimed at 3 to 11-year-olds, and they can be used in a very structured way. There are booklets within the packs that you can use before and after the instructional video for the children. There's also a video telling you what resources you should have when I send you the pack and how to use them, and a short video on why the particular technique is good for you in a bit more depth than I've gone into here. So all these packs can be used with children who are fearful or anxious as a tool for them, but they're also fantastic resources to be able to help your child to understand their own emotions. They also come with emoji sheets and other tools that you can use. As I said, there are booklets, so you can use them before and after a session. They also all come with a certificate. So if you'd like your child to get in the habit of using this particular technique, you can set them a challenge for a week to use them, to incorporate one of these things or into their day. And at the end of that, you get a certificate. Now, not everybody finds all techniques useful or easy to do. So as I say, there are 4 different packs. So you can choose from those, and they're available in my shop. If you buy all 4 packs together, you get a reduction as well. So you can just buy the deep breathing pack, for instance, to start, and then buy the rest, or you can just buy the whole lot in one go. So that's one way that I can help your child with their fears and anxieties and their emotions. I can also work with you as a parent on a one-to-one basis if you would prefer that, and help you to implement some things that would help your child. So that would be me working through you with your child if you believe that they wouldn't be really open to working with somebody else. However, often they do much better if it's a combination. So I work with them, but then give you hints and tips of things to implement at home. And then finally, with teens, quite often they don't really want their parents involved, but I can work with them on a one-to-one basis and with agreement of how we report back things, or if they want me to relay things to you, because sometimes it's a bit difficult with your own children, and you're very emotionally involved in what they're going through. Now, when a child is very anxious or stressed, it affects all the family. So it's really important to understand what's going on for them. And often siblings get sort of pushed to the side, and because you're so concerned about the child that's going through the issue that they have, often siblings, not deliberately or any fault of your own, but they sort of get left out. So it's really good if we can get these things, stresses, anxieties, etc., behavioural issues, anger, under control, because it's something that affects the whole family. And if you're then in a state of constant stress, it's not good for you either. So 3 ways there that I can work with you and your child. You can buy the packs, which are something that is available, as I say, in the shop on my Facebook page, but I can put the link up under this afterwards. We can have a discussion about the issue and then have an initial consultation with you and your child if they want to be involved, or just with you, and then go on a individual basis. When I work with children, it's all bespoke because it's all very different to adults usually. So then we would decide going forward whether we do a half an hour session or a full session. I continue to work online. I'm working with clients on a weekly basis online at the moment. And if you would like to book a discovery call, I will put that link as well in the blurb at the top of the link, the comments at the bottom. So, children going back to school next week. Some children are so excited to do that, but also they may be thinking about it's going to be just as they left school, and it won't be quite like that. But equally, just it's all about reassuring your child, and it's something that will be different for them. They haven't been to school for quite some time, so some of the little ones might be anxious about going back, etc., etc. So I hope that that has explained to you how I work with children on a broader basis. If you have a specific issue or would like to discuss anything about your child, I'm quite happy to do a free, no obligation call, 45-minute call, where we can discuss that up to 45 minutes. And then you can decide, ask me any questions if you would like me to work with your child or how you would like to go about that. So thank you for your time. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm sorry this live is a bit late, but I had technical difficulties earlier and couldn't get onto my internet, but it's all sorted now. So thanks very much and take care. Have a fabulous weekend. Enjoy the weather and I'll speak to you very soon.